What scares you about love? This is true, but I heard they in the
But shall love scatter? I don't distance relationship or short distance relationship.
Are you in a relationship?
I'm happy
Yes.
now
In this
as I do this
profession.
house job.
I found peace in your violence. Can't tell me there's no point in.
Hi guys, hi beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Acne Kamsvie and I'm a content creator based in Abuja. Today's video is a different one and we have a guest in this channel, the first ever guest on my channel. So yes, we have a guest in this channel. She's also a content creator and a YouTuber. Yeah, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Jennifer Ohanwe. I'm also a content creator, like she said. I also have my own YouTube channel and I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much, Kamsvie, for having me.
So today's video is going to be a very different video from what we used to do on this channel. So we're going to be answering questions, basically questions about life, things in general. So here is the questions. It's going to be juicy. So here's the question. So she's going to pick and then ask me and I'll answer and then I'll ask her what she think about it, and then the same thing with me. So if that's what you're looking for in this video, please just relax, sit back. If you have drink, just take it and enjoy yourself because it's gonna be a good one. Okay, now we're going to be picking the question. So basically, she's in my channel. Excuse you. She's
Okay,
in my.
so you want to pick the
Yeah,
question
so
and
you
ask
be the
me?
one to pick. You're a visitor here now, so you be the one to
Why you
pick.
shouting?
I'm not shouting. I'm not bullying you. The honor. That's the
Okay.
word. The honor to pick. Yeah.
What scares you about love?
First question.
What scares you about love?
Okay, what scares me about love is how love turns out. Like you love this person initially and then down the line, I don't know, but shall love scatter? I don't understand. I don't know, but I think that's what would scare me about love. But what scares me about love, right? When the
The possibility of things going
of things
south.
going south, yes. Now from lovers to enemies, things going south. That's basically what scares me about love. So what of you?
Love is such a big deal. I think the thing that scares me the most about love is the vulnerability, like the fact that you have to literally come back. I mean, when we are talking about love, not all this make-believe stuff we see all out there. Like the fact that you have to be totally vulnerable if you really want to express love. And that vulnerability allows somebody, a third part, like someone entirely different from you, access into you in a way that not any other person could have.
Yeah.
So just like you're saying, if something goes south, this person literally knows you inside out. So it's scary. So when you get to meet people and you're feeling like, I could love this person, you're wondering, can I be 100% vulnerable with this person? So I think it's vulnerability that's the scariest part for me about.
I'm a nice person. You see, I'm a Christian.
What's the question?
It's Jesus, somebody, yeah.
What's the
Okay,
question?
so how is your relationship with God lately?
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
My hands are good.
Okay, I would say it's been a very deep one. There's just a whole lot to say, right? First of all, my perception of God is like that of a father. So, and a lot has happened with me, the whole transitioning, moving into a different state and settling into an entirely new environment. So it's just been a lot for me to deal with. So, but I'm not trying to say that my relationship with God is dependent on what I'm going through. No, but my relationship with God has been, a lot better than, let's say better. I really can't find the exact word, but how you get to, like, God is a whole lot. You can't really say you've known him in entirety. So it's more or less like I'm getting to know him one step at a time. So the way I feel about him today is entirely different from how I felt about him like last year and 2 years ago. So it's an entirely different experience. And you know how you're growing and you're evolving. It's more or less like your relationship with God is also evolving alongside with you. So I can't really put a word, I can't use a singular adjective to describe it, but it's been something really, really beautiful. I have to put it that way. That there's just one word to use. Why are you looking at me like that? And so, how's your relationship with God been lately?
Actually, it's good because of late I've been studying the word. No, I'm serious. Like,
Praise
to be honest,
sister.
no, but actually, I not like I've not been reading my Bible. Finally, thanks to Pastor Mildred. To be honest, because actually, when I start following that woman, and actually, like I just want to be like her. You know how she's like my role model, so kind of, and I want to be like her. Like, to be honest, I've started studying. I'm not saying reading the Bible. I study. Like, I can take out 1 hour of my time and read the Bible. So, like, and funny enough, everything is in the Bible. I did not know. You know, you just read maybe casually.
Like, okay, Sunday, let me read the
I
Bible.
did down to even alcohol. It's in the Bible. To be honest, like, that's my life lately. I've been studying the word, and I've been praying more often now. Like, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, there's a transformation in my life. I just can't explain it, but
And honestly, there's just something about, like, you know, when you're doing something, you're convinced you're doing it God's way. You're convinced, so you don't feel the undue pressure. Because you feel like, no, this is not the right time. Because you've spoken with your father, you're in constant communication with him. So you just feel like, I'm doing this thing the right way because this is what my father wants from me. You can't do life without God, though.
my dear, you can't do. I mean, I cannot. I don't know about them.
Actually, let's just speak on our own.
I can't do life without God because this life will test you.
Do you feel pressure to get married?
Actually, this question, let my family members not see me and say, is that what you think? Okay, but to be honest, no. And it's because of family. Because I don't think social media can pressurize me that much to go into what I don't even know what it is. But family wise, no. My dad don't even talk about it. Does he even talk about it? He just chips it in, maybe prayer points, but
So that's how it starts. From prayer point, you now have to have a fasting and prayer.
maybe
Then you go for video.
maybe prayer point. But my auntie, but she does not like she's pressurizing me. It's just basically have it at the back of your mind that the time is getting, or is even there. We are getting there, that kind of a thing. But pressurize me, not really. I don't think I'm pressurized because, in short, I'm even scared. I think the world should be scared. I'm scared of marriage because what I see. Anyway, I'm trying to follow godly marriages now on social media because it's really traumatizing. The things I see on social media about marriage is not even encouraging someone to like crave the marriage or even want to go into marriage. So pressurize, no. I would say fear, but I'm going to conquer, not pressure.
Amen, sister. Amen.
Okay.
Personally, I don't think I'm being pressured. I don't think I feel pressured to get married. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. I mean, when I see people who find somebody they want to spend the rest of their lives with, I feel like this is so beautiful, right? I look at them in admiration. But do I feel pressured? No, because marriage is such a big deal. It's not something you want to get into because every other person around you is doing it. It's meant to be lifelong. It's not like it's a death sentence or anything, but
it's a lifelong.
It's serious business. It's a
very serious
business. It's not something that you can say, I'm the only single person around. Let me just get into it.
Yes.
So I don't feel
you
like
have to check, pray.
It's such a big deal. Like, it's so serious. It's not, and it's not just about you. You get. You're literally going to be a channel through which people come into this world. So you're going to have to nurture other human beings. So it's not just about you anymore. It's
about your future.
Whole lot.
Your future.
It's a whole lot.
Your generation. That's what you should be looking at. Yes.
It's a whole lot. So no, I do not feel pressure to get married.
Okay, so the question is long distance relationship or short distance relationship? And reason why? Why long? Why short? Why are you clearing your voice?
Okay. I feel like if I were to be in a relationship with someone that was in close proximity with, it's just maybe a lot better than being in a relationship with someone who is very far from you. But this, I don't know how to put it. It's not to say that I cannot date someone who is far from me. Do you get? I don't know if you get the point I'm trying to make.
I think I get.
Yeah, but the close proximity would help you get to know this person better. Like having phone conversations with someone, which is usually the main means of communication between people in long distance relationship, may not allow you to get to know this person like fully, because there are things you can discuss over the phone, and then when you meet this person one-on-one, it's entirely different. So I really feel like close proximity would work better. And if it's not going to work, you get to find out early enough so that you can pack your load and go. So you don't spend so much time on the phone, being all lovey-dovey.
Wow.
And then when you meet the person, you're like, this is not what I planned for. Yeah. So that's what I think about the whole long distance and short distance relationship.
Are you looking at me?
What do you think? What do you prefer?
Basically, in the initial beginning of relationship.
Sorry, just let me say, except this person is someone you've known for a long time. Do you get? Like, you really established the relationship, friendship. But if it's someone you're just meeting, if for the long distance, if this person is someone you've known or someone I've known, and then of course people have to get their life together. You won't say because you're in a relationship you must live in the same city or anything like that.
True.
Continue,
okay, so I said for me, if it's the beginning of the relationship, please short. Let me know you, let me know what you are capable of. People be wildling. Let me know you. Let me see what you do when you are angry. These are things, let me see what you can do. You get? Then maybe let's say we've gotten to a stage now that it's now I now know you to some extent. Do you understand? I can say long. Because I feel like long distance relationship is based on trust.
True.
And you cannot do long distance if you don't trust somebody. I cannot, because who is that? Who is in your room? Yeah. Let me see your room.
The door open.
Who opened the door? I know, but
you're in the sitting room. But I heard them in the kitchen. Who is in the kitchen?
I can't. So long distance,
it's also not for insecure
people.
Even if you've known this
but
person,
that's why you need that's why you need trust, and you need to start with knowing the person first. I don't know how to explain it, but there's an initial period. People need to know yourself. I need to know what this person is. I know people pretend though.
Yeah.
People can pretend, but you'll be praying too and be joining the team. You now have to know the person. Then you now do the long. But if I don't trust you, I cannot do long distance. So I'm so sorry. For my sanity, please.
Have you ever endured a personal tragedy? How did you survive? Tell me. Have you ever endured a personal tragedy?
Did I forgot? Okay. Oh, okay. Personal tragedy. Yes, I have. Oh. Okay, that was when I lost my mom. So, Lord. Yeah. I can't remember. Maybe I'll do a story time about it, but basically, I'm still angry with God. Even till now, I still get angry with him. But at the same time, life happens. But it's still God that will pull you out of that phase. It's still God that will pull you out of that phase. But I'm still sometimes I just get angry with him. But sometimes I then realize that what if this thing happened for a good reason that we don't know. But how did I survive? I cry. After crying, I'll be sad. I think I was even at a point, I think I was moving to depression. I won't say I was depressed, but I think to some extent, because I didn't want to do anything.
Still losing interest in things you're ordinarily interested in.
I wasn't even going out. I stopped going to church. Sure, that was the first thing I started doing. Sure, I stopped going to church. I stopped praying because I was like, what's the point? Because I know how I prayed for her when she was sick. So I was like, so my prayer did not work. So busy now that you get. So, but it's the same God that actually pulled me out from it, because life is hard, but it's just you need God. Yeah.
I think when I just feel like nothing really prepares us for the loss of a loved one. It's something that you're never really, even if the person was ill, even if you
a shock,
you're never really ready. For me, I think it still has to do with the loss of a loved one. When I lost my dad, he wasn't even ill. It was just an entirely bad experience. It was a very, very bad experience. But life happens, and somehow the strength comes from God. You just find the strength to pull through one step at a time, one day after the other. And then we are here, grateful for life, I guess. No, not I guess. Grateful for life, 100%.
I'm hopeful for what to come. The good things to come, please.
Yes.
What is the greatest accomplishment of your life?
Hey,
Right now, like currently, what's your greatest accomplishment?
right now, at the moment, today, going through medical school and coming out as a doctor.
As if you know.
Because my mind, it's tough. It's not easy.
Jesus.
So I think
Huh?
I deserve my flowers.
Huh?
It's not easy something. I think, yeah.
Oh, we are doctors also.
Okay, they did not know.
They did not know.
Sorry. Because it's been a tough one. It's been a very long journey, and personally, I think, yeah, it's something I'm proud of. I have to be very honest. It's not like this is the topmost thing I can do, or it's not like this is like the peak of any achievement. But for now, as of today, I think, yeah, it's something I'm happy I did. Yeah.
Same here. Medical school showed me shege. Different shades though. As you're reaching one step, another stage of shege. You think you see shege. The next class,
Waiting for you.
more shege. More shege. So I think it's actually becoming a doctor. It was tough. It was tough. Is it cry? I cried. See, I cried. But we thank God though. We thank God. We thank God.
Here now.
We are here
That's
now.
all that matters. Gang, 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 gang. Are you in a relationship?
Where's the offense?
What's the drama about?
What if it's complicated?
It's complicated.
No, it's not complicated.
Are you in a situationship?
No, situation, okay. My heart cannot take it. No, I'm not.
Neither am I.
Ooh, okay. What's your biggest fear in life?
Okay. My biggest fear would be actually living a life of regret. Like, you know how you get to a certain age and then you look back and you feel like, oh, I didn't do all the things I'm capable of doing. And I was working on eggshells, I was being too careful. So I don't want to get to my 70s and 80s by God's grace. And then I look back and I'm feeling like, oh, I didn't do very well, or there was something I did that marred my life, or I just don't want to make mistakes that can just destroy my life, basically. So my biggest fear is actually not living a fulfilled life. So as I am today, I just want to do all the amazing things I'm capable of doing. So I think that's what my fear is someday.
Okay, I think my biggest fear should be not being successful and not being happy. These are the two things I think I'm scared of. I am a very happy person. I love laughing. So you cannot imagine where I will no longer be laughing. I will just be, I don't know. Like, I don't think I want to be sad, like unhappy. And you know, like when I mean unhappy, I think being unsuccessful
Just
can lead to
being
equivalent to
unhappy.
being unhappy. So I just think they go together. So when I say successful, I don't mean both career, everything you say somebody should put their hands
They have
in,
to
like
seek for
everything,
success.
yeah, everything just to be successful. Well, I don't want to be unsuccessful. God, please help me.
Be successful in Jesus' name. Amen.
Okay, this is a very nice question. I like it. Okay. Okay, the question is, what's your favorite thing about being a woman?
A woman.
Yes. Aww.
I think it has to be one thing. I really enjoy being a female. I enjoy being a woman, and maybe it even makes sense for me how people now want to change their gender to become women. I feel like I get to be tender, I get to be pampered, I get to be spoiled. Like, it's I don't know. I feel I can't put it into words, but I like the tenderness that comes with it. The fact that they treat me differently in my house, in my family. You know, people. I just feel, oh, I'm so tender. I'm very delicate. So there are things I can afford not to do. You know, you carry yourself with so much elegance, and it's really nice being a female, being a woman. I have to admit that it's very beautiful. So yeah, in my next life, if I have to choose a gender, I also want to be a woman. Yes.
For me, being a woman, it's the same thing with this whole tenderness, soft life, no stress, like things are just being done for you. Like, it's women privilege. Just walk into someone like, oh, leave her.
Do you think
Okay,
because you're a female or it's because you're pretty?
No, they are actually women privileges. Apart from being pretty, not like, oh no, she can't do it, she's a woman. You be like, oh yes, I cannot do it. So
But you know that you can do
you know
it.
you can do it. I'm like, oh, I cannot do it. Sure, I cannot do it. Oh, me, I cannot do it. And they'll just allow you to be soft. I think soft is just the word.
But then there's the downside to it. The fact that people just look at you and feel like, okay, because you're
They
female,
can ride
they can
you.
trample on you. Yes, they can take advantage of it. They can just
weakly.
Exactly. That's also the down
Yeah,
part.
that's the
So you
down
want to now
part,
stand
yeah.
up for
Stand
yourself.
up for yourself and show that you have small, you know, you are gentle with a touch of grace. But it's the truth that you're gentle, but like you can leave your home training where you like that home training, you leave it at home and you come there. So yeah, that's
No, but we don't ever leave our home thing.
we don't, I have it extra.
Always in our bag.
What's the most important quality you want in a partner?
Hey, and you have to be one.
Just most important.
Okay, that is one. There's just so much, but I think let not say God fearing, let's say kindness. I really want to be the kind person. Like people who are kind, they're just kind people. So it doesn't have to do with how they feel about you at the time. Because you know how people get married because there's this butterfly, like they're excited. The excitement is going to fade out with time. But if you're with a kind person is a kind person, right? So and then they get to treat other people kindly because humans, we are not self-sufficient. You're going to need people at one point or another. And I'm not saying that you should be kind to people because you want, like you're going to want to exploit them or need their help. But if you meet a kind person, chances that you will also have built a tribe of other kind people around him. And it's also going to rub off on me and on the children we are going to raise. Like, I'm not taking it too far.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think kindness is really nice because even when you start raising kids and all, sometimes you may not be able to be there all the time for your kids. You may need to like focus on your career. You also need a kind man who will say, okay, I'm going to step in at this point to help you. Because there are times you may not be able to do all the things you're expected to do as a wife. You need a kind person to say, I understand you're tired. Okay, let's find a way to improvise. But if it was just anybody because I love this person and the rest of it, what happens when the love isn't there anymore? What happens when the butterflies are all gone? I think kindness. What do you think?
Is there a word like God-fearing kind person? Is there a word like God-fearing kind person?
Honestly, I think
because I think they are both important.
Yeah.
They are both important. And she has explained everything. Someone that is kind and thoughtful. I think kindness, if you're kind, you'll be thoughtful.
Yes.
You put people like
consider
people, so someone that is kind and thoughtful.
Do you believe in giving people second chances and why?
Second, it depends on what you did to me or me. I don't even know. It depends. Like, there are things. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I expect so much from people, and which is a bad thing. But there are things I feel like if you are my friend or you call yourself my friend,
Yeah.
you should not do to me. They are just things you should not do to me. So if you're in my space, because me, I guide my space a whole lot. So if you're in my space and there's certain things you've done to me, I would forgive you. But a second chance, it's going to be hard. But access, no. I don't think you'll be able to access me that like fully. We can see. I don't mean like access. Meaning if I greet you, I will not. If you greet me, I will not. I will not answer you. No. Like if I see you, we rap. Like we talk. Like but it ends that minute there. We cannot be as close as we used to be. Maybe you come into my personal space, my personal life. So second chance just depends on what the person has done to me. If you pay me very well, like if you do me something like do me shege banza, like when I mean shege banza that I cry for you. No, just know that. Just know, not that it's even over, but just know that it really pained you for me to cry. I can just get angry and I tell you give you peace of my mind and everything just gets. I just but I cry. I don't think there's a second chance. I don't wish you bad though. I wish you every good thing life wants to offer for you, like life gives you, but like being in my space again, no. Sorry, I'm sorry, darling. No.
For me, and I have this mantra, but it's more or less like don't allow something you don't want to tolerate, something like that. So if I know that this whatever it is you're dishing out, whatever attitude or whatever it is I'm seeing in someone, it's not something I want to have to deal with. There's no need to get, because when you give people chances, they just feel like okay, I can do this and I can get it done. So once I see something, I feel like this is a major red flag. I just and I'm not saying it's about relationships. I mean, even in your interpersonal relationship with people, friendship, yeah, in the corporate world,
Yeah.
if I feel like it's not something I want to do, then
I'll give you
I just let you.
Yeah.
Not,
What's the most important character slash traits you look out in a friend? Yep. Most important.
sincerity.
Sound sincere.
Like it's, and people, there is a thin line between honesty and sincerity. And, you know, we get to use those terms, like, but sincerity is people telling you things from their heart, like genuinely, again, without having to mean words. Even if the person is a bad person, right? But because this person is sincere, the person can tell you, see, I do this, I do this, I do this. So you on your own, you know how to handle or how to deal with it. I can't handle hypocrisy. Like you know how people are, the more you look, the less people show themselves to this. And then when you get close to them, they are not exactly what they I like sincerity. When you're a sincere person, it's even easier for someone to want to be vulnerable with you because there's really nothing to hide. There's no hide and seek in the friendship, right? So I know that this person is like this. So this person doesn't like you knocking on her door by 6 a.m. So you have to wait till 8. You get? I know that this person is very territorial about her space. So you know you have to give her space. You know all those things. So it doesn't necessarily mean the person has to be a perfect person.
Yeah.
But when someone is sincere, you know this
This
person
is
is open. This person
Yeah.
is genuine about their feeling about
Yeah.
things. So you're not second guessing. You're not working on eggshells. So I don't know what to do not to offend this person. Yeah. So it's just easy to relate to people who are. Yes, I think yeah, sincerity.
I think it should be people that mean well for you. Like when I mean well, I mean like your wins don't get the person angry. You know, like I'm winning in this area of my life, and the person that should be the number one to blow my trumpet is the one vexing or becoming angry. That why is it only her? Those kind of people, I'm scared of them because at least I know my enemy. Do you understand? If you're my enemy, just stand. Let me know. When they say count your enemy, 1, 2, not friend enemy. Please, I'm scared of friend enemy, because you don't know who is killing you. Just that you just have people in your space that don't mean
Think
well
they
for
all
yeah, they're not for you. They don't
they're
mean
digging
well for
holes, you know that
yes, yes. They don't mean well for you. You now come and tell the same person
all
everything
this stuff
about
going on with
is
you.
going on in your life before you know radio is everywhere. No, but if you actually call me your friend, once I tell you something that is, you know that for me to open this thing and tell that means the thing is really paining me somewhere or something is really going on in my life, and I come to tell you and then it's everywhere, then maybe we now have issues.
Now start.
You now start telling everybody, then no, that's friend enemy now, because no, I'm scared. I'm very scared. That's why I protect my space. So I'm very scared of those kind of. No, now, but it's true. At least you'll be praying.
You know that they
The
say
prayer will be going straight to the person, not be confused or who. This person is laughing with you today. Okay, he's not your friend. Tomorrow, the person is. Then you're getting small wins, and the person is vexing. Please, please. Why is it just you? Human being, it's scary. Oh, it's scary.
If you could tell your past self one thing, what would it be?
Relax. Relax. Relax.
Relax! Relax!
Where are you even worried to in life? Relax. Calm down. This life is turn by turn. It's small. Like sometimes just like
It's not a lie. Because do you know, recently I was just thinking about something. I was thinking about like many of the things I've been able to get in my life. I remember how badly I wanted them at some point.
Yeah.
And then I have so many of them now. I'm like, Really? I mean, is this it?
Is this it?
Chicken. So
Relax.
there's no rush. Where are you rushing to? But relaxing doesn't mean like getting all laid back.
Laid back.
Because even if we hadn't done some of the things that we wanted to do at the time that we wanted to do them, we wouldn't have those things that we have now, right? And this is also not to say that it's only hard work that gets you. There's also the place of God. Yeah, so just relax. Take it easy and trust God.
And trust, my dear.
Do the one you can do and leave the rest for God.
Oh, it's a very nice word. Are you happy with your current career path? Why is you look at the camera? I'm giving that. Hey, doctor.
I'm actually happy. Yes, I'm happy. Is this everything I would possibly want in life? I'm not sure. And by I'm not sure, I mean no. But yeah, I'm happy actually. The reason I say I'm happy is because I remember when I prayed so badly about these things, when I was writing down, when I was reading so hard, even those medical board exams, MB, you will not sleep at night, you're saying, God, when I become this doctor and all. So, you know, like some mornings when I'm going to work, I'm like, so this is real low. You get honestly happy because, I mean, considering how far I've come, you know, I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. The only thing is maybe financially, it may not give you the dream life. You get that whole, how do I put it?
Soft life.
Yes, medicine doesn't pay as good as tech. I'm actually very happy, honestly. I am. I'm not going to lie. And I'm also very grateful to God for bringing me on this path. What about you, Kamsvie?
But to be honest, being a doctor, yes, I'm happy. At least I went to school, I wrote exams, I came out, I became a doctor, yes. Career path, with what I'm seeing, no, I don't think I want to continue like this. Not to be honest, so because
no, but are you happy?
Am I happy?
Yes.
Now,
in this
as I'm doing this house job, as I'm doing this house job, I'm doing it because they say I should do it. Oh, I'm doing it because they say I should do it. What I'm seeing Shaggy Baza.
Let the house officers
let the house officers breathe. No, but don't suffocate them. Yes, am I happy? No, with this house job, no. There's so much. It's too stressful. What? But I'm funny enough, and I'm now seeing some senior Regis and Regis. Most of them are not happy. They're not happy. Nice. So I will not. Sometimes when I look at them, I'm not like, is this what I chose? Is this how my life is going to be? And I just said that I want to be happy. To be honest, like I want to be happy. See, you're laughing. I'm saying my reality here. I want to be happy. I don't want to wake up and say, oh, this job again. I don't want it. Or, oh, will I go and be that consultant? No. The consultants, so most of them are not happy. So it's like point of everybody's point transferring their aggression on each other. So if they transfer to senior Reg to house of everybody. So I don't know. It's not encouraging, you know. Do this house job. I'm grateful. God please, I'm grateful. But the career, maybe when we leave this country, let's go and test abroad.
Other places and find out
maybe when we go abroad, by the grace of God, when we get there, we'll know if it's the same thing. They will not know if we'll practice. But yeah, I'm seeing it though. If it's in this Nigeria, God, I beg go.
What's your biggest challenge? Is it the work environment? Is it the workload? Everybody. Is it the people?
Everybody. The environment, the people, the load, the patients, Nigeria. No, please.
Cannot be that bad now.
No, it's that bad.
Cannot be that bad.
Do you know where I am in now?
Guys, don't take her words hook, line, and sinker. My department is chill. Where I am right now is chill. She's coming.
Don't worry.
Talking based on experience.
She's coming to my department soon. No, don't worry. You know.
My department is chill and laid back. And then they're even making it easier because I'm not on call. I'm saying if I were on call, my disposition would be entirely different. But
I don't think call is the problem. I don't think being on call is the problem. Sometimes it can be intense, but sometimes I enjoy doing the work. But when
I feel like the bulk of the thing is actually the people. If you're doing a tough work and you have a good work environment, people around you are like helping you, like the positive energy,
Yes.
you're going to feel pumped up, right? Because you're
Yes.
actually doing service to humanity. You're
Yes.
literally working with people's life. But if you're working in an environment and like people
Very
around you are toxic, it's going to make it very difficult for
medicine
you.
is, most people are toxic in this. Let's say it as it is. So me, I'm not even hiding my mouth. It's my channel. I will say it. Most people are toxic in this medicine. Now see the ones that are sweet. Oh my god, they are
Like
actually
my department has a lot of
very
sweet people in it,
sweet.
so
Let me not say before they will see this video and they will give me extension. Then what's the hardest part or thing about content creation?
consistency.
I'm telling you.
Consistency. You could say editing, but you have to create a content before you can go on to edit.
Yeah.
But being consistent, especially if you have other things to do. For people who are full-time content creators, well, for you to even get to that full-time content creation, you would have been consistent for a long time. Then you can now say, I'm going to quit my 9 to 5 here. But that consistency, the fact that you have to always show up, I think that's the hardest part. Especially when you have other things to do in your life.
The same thing, consistency, especially when you are not making money. Yeah. Because no, look at it now. If you are making money from content creation, you wake up, you know that
That's
money. At least you know that that's what put food in your table. Yes, that you wake up and create that content because you know that if I YouTube, money will enter my account. But when you're not making money from content creation, you have to show up every day. It's hard though, very hard. Forget all this. Very hard. It's not like, it's just like more of like, now that's when passion comes into the whole thing. You have to be passionate about what you're doing because you're not earning anything. So it has to be, I love what I'm doing. So if it's the money that is bringing you the otilo, you just run away because it can be depressing. There are days you will create. No, NEPA will do their own first. NEPA will frustrate you. NEPA will show you why they are called NEPA. There are just so many forces. At this point, it's forces. There are just so many forces about that. It has to be passion, then consistency. Yes, that's okay. So the question is love or money?
Let me understand.
Looking
Don't judge me when I give this answer.
Oh, judge me on your own. When I give back, judge me. Judge me. That's your business.
I think love. And wait, it's not because money is not important, right? But I just feel like if you work hard enough as a person, right, you can make money. Like money is just paper. You get? I'm very comfortable, yeah. So, and I'm going to also get more comfortable as time goes on. So, but love is something. If you're going to be with somebody, Shebi is a relationship we are talking about, right? If you're going to be with somebody, it cannot just be because this person has money, rather. It cannot just be because this person has money. There has to be something more. So I think I'll go with somebody that I love rather than just someone that has money. But the thing is, this is not mutually exclusive. Like you could still meet someone you love that has money. Do you get? It doesn't have to be that this person you now love doesn't have money.
I'll go to where
or this person that
I love. I'll go to where there's money and find love. For me personally, there are things that are important in relationship, not only love and money. But this question right now, this particular question is money. Please judge me is money. Because to be honest, I don't even at this year it was if you have catch me when I was 20 years old, maybe, you know, and you ask me love, I say love, it's love. Well, I can make money now, but now no, it's not. It's money because you know it's love, because but to be honest, you can love this person, and there's no money to scatter. People be fighting for.
It's not mutually exclusive.
It's not what?
It's not mutually exclusive. It's not like because you love somebody, the person cannot have money, or because someone has money.
No, the question is love or money.
That means there has to be one.
There has to be one. Me, money. People don't, I don't even think love is a reason to get married. There are other things though.
But money is a reason.
No, money is not even a reason to get married. Okay, don't get me wrong. Money is not a reason to get married to somebody. Do you understand? Love is not a reason to get married to somebody. Yes.
What is not the reason?
There are other things to check. Even as you're checking that thing, does this guy have money to take care of you? They not say, does this guy have love to take care of you? So we'll come to the end of this video. Please don't forget to leave in the comment section between love or money. Let me know where we are. Let's know how many people actually you get. So we've come to the end of this video. Please go to her page. I'll leave a link down we have another video on her page, so the juicy one too. So please don't forget to go to her page and check her out. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get when next we post. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Room 2110, I knocked on the door at the penthouse suite, 'cause I needed more from you.